Good morning, students. How you all are? Hope you all are well. We are back with English class, and in today's class, we are going to start a new poem from the book Behind. The poem is Wind. This poem is written by Subramanyam Bharati, and originally this poem was written in Tamil language, but later on it was translated to English by A.K. Ramanujan. This is a very beautiful motivational poem. In this poem, the poet has used symbolism. Symbolism means poet just make a comparison of something to some other thing. And in this poem, the poet is comparing wind to adversities, problems in our life. The poet is saying that this wind is just like an opportunity. If we feel we are weak, this wind, this problem will take us with itself, and if we feel that we are strong, we are steadfast, this wind will be our friend in developing together. First, we will read the poem, discuss the hard words, then we will go through explanation and also discuss the literary devices used in the poem. So students, take your book and we will start the poem. Page number 30. Wind. Wind, come softly, don't break the shutters of the window. Don't scatter the paper, don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did, you threw them all down. Wind, come softly, don't break the shutters of the window, don't scatter the paper, don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did, you threw them all down. So in this first 5 lines, you can see that the poet is requesting to wind. In the first line itself, we can see that poet is requesting to wind. For what? He is requesting to please come softly. Please come gently. That means बहुत धीरे से आने के लिए पोएट बोल रहे हैं. The reason is also given that if wind will come, what will happen? It will scatter the pages. Scatter means अलग अलग जगह में फैलाना, to spread. So if wind will come, it will scatter the pages. It will break the shutters of the window. Shutters means the hook through which the window is closed. Then the poet is saying that even it will make the books fall from the shelf. So in this first, second, third, fourth and fifth line, you can just see that the poet is just comparing wind to a mischievous child. A mischievous child who comes forcefully, then scatter the papers, broke the shutters of the window and throw books from the shelf. And even in the fifth line, the poet is trying to just point out the destruction, the damage, the problem which wind has caused, just like a mischievous boy. We will read next lines. You tore the pages of the book, you brought rain again. You are clever at poking fun at weaklings. Poking fun means making and weaklings means weak person. You tore the pages of the books, you brought the rain again. You were clever at poking fun at weaklings. So in the next 3 lines, the poet is comparing wind to a young man a notorious young man, again who had caused much destruction in your house, in your life. It had tore the pages, it had scattered the books, and what he is saying that wind is one such person who is expert in making fun of weak people. One more time I am saying that in these three lines, the poet is comparing wind to a notorious young man who is expert in tearing the pages, scattering the books, and making fun of weak people. Now we will go through the next lines. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. In these lines, you can see that the poet had used word crumbling many times. So first, we will discuss the meaning of crumbling. Crumbling means shaking, moving, means थोड़ा सा shake करना, move करना. And such words, same words repeated many times in one or two lines. Such kind of device, poetic device is called repetition. Repetition means a single word is used more than 3 times in one single line. So here poet has used repetition of word crumbling, which means shaking. Then the word rafter. In the first line where we read R-A-F-T-E-R. Rafter means beam, pillar, जो कि पूरे बिल्डिंग का बेस या फाउंडेशन माना जाता है. So in this line the poet is saying that once this wind appears in some place, when this wind arrives, what happened? Everything starts shaking. Whether it's the rafter, house, lives, and even our heart. So the poet is just describing the destructive nature of wind. The poet is highlighting the damages which is caused by the wind when it enters. Clear, students? Next lines. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. He won't do what you tell him. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. He won't do what you tell him. So in this line, the poet is just saying that wind god, wind god. The reason is that as in the first line the poet requested to the wind and wind is not listening. So just poet is saying that you are just powerful like God. And the poet is saying that whatever we say to you, as you are very powerful, you are not going to listen us. You can see that in these two lines, the poet has used one more literary device called alliteration. Alliteration means in a single line, more than one word start with same alphabet, that is a consonant alphabet. So in this line we can see that wind god winnows. Wind starts with W, winnows. That picture you can see in page number 31. Hai na? Winnowing is a process in which the husk is removed from the crop with the help of wind. So wind god winnows. 2 times a word is coming which is starting from alphabet W. And in next line, he won't do what you tell him. Won't and won't again are pair of alliteration that is used in this poem. So proceeding with the next lines. So come, let's build strong homes, let's join the doors firmly. Practice to form the body, do this and wind will be friend with us. One more time I am reading the line. So come, let's build strong home, practice to form the body, make the heart steadfast, do this and the wind will be friend with us. In the first line itself, we had seen that if you will request to wind, he is not going to listen. So now in these lines, poet is suggesting that how we can save ourselves from the wind. So what poet is saying that to save ourselves from the wind, we have to make ourselves very strong. And how we can do that? First, we have to have steadfast heart. Steadfast means firm, strong. So we should have a steadfast heart, strong heart. We have to make strong homes. After making this strong house, we have to close the doors firmly so this wind will not enter to our house. By doing all those things, we can save ourselves from wind, from the destruction caused by the wind. Now we will go through the last lines of the poem. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fire roar and flourish. Flourish means to develop. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fire roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. So in the last four lines, the poet is giving the important message which is hidden in the poem. And the message is that we had seen that the wind is one such person to whom if you request he will not listen. But once you make friendship with him, he will help you. As in the previous lines already we had seen, wind is good in making fun of weak people, not strong people. So if we are strong people, the wind will make friendship with us. One beautiful example is given. You just take one example. If we are just lighting a candle and if we are placing it near the window, the wind will just light out the candle. Isn't correct? बट कई बार जब भी ट्रेन में अगर आप जा रहे हो और आग लग जाए तो हमेशा ये कहा जाता है वी हैव टू पुल द चेन एंड स्टॉप द ट्रेन बिकॉज अगर ट्रेन में आग लगा हुआ है, ट्रेन बहुत स्पीड में आगे जाता है तो जो विंड का जो फोर्स है उसके कारण वो जो आग है वो बहुत फ्लरिश हो जाएगा, बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाएगा. सो इन द सेम वे द पोएट इज सेइंग दैट इफ यू आर अ वीक पर्सन द विंड विल डिस्ट्रॉय यू. But if you are strong, you had built strong house, your heart is strong, you had closed your doors firmly, then this wind will make friendship with you and will help you to roar, flourish, success and get developed in your life. And when the wind will be friend with us and he will help us to flourish, we will praise him daily. We will not require to request this wind, but we will praise him because of his behavior. So in this poem, you can see that the poet is just giving one message that we have to be strong in our life. जो भी हम डिसीजन लेते हैं, हम उस डिसीजन को स्ट्रॉन्ग रहना चाहिए. हम उस डिसीजन को अगर बहुत हार्डवर्क के साथ आगे करने की कोशिश करते हैं, तो विंड जो है वो हमारी लाइफ में एक प्रॉब्लम के जैसे एंटर करते हैं. और अगर हम वीक है तो विंड जो है वो हमको हमारे साथ लेके चला जाता है. बट इफ वी आर स्ट्रॉन्ग, दिस विंड और दिस प्रॉब्लम will help us to get success in our life. So I hope you all enjoyed this beautiful motivational poem. Now we will discuss the question answers of this poem, and just you now listen to the answers, and after the class you can start preparing the notes. So students, I am just reading the question and their answers. What are the things the wind does in the first stanza. In the first stanza, the wind breaks the shutter of the windows, scatters the paper, throws down the book from the shelf, tears the pages of the books, and brings shower of the rain. So in the first 6 lines, you can get the answer for first question. Second question is not a one question that such question never comes to the exam. So better you write it in the homework copy, hai na? That answer you can write by your home. So I am now reading the third answer. What does the poet say the wind god winnows? The poet says that wind god winnows the weak crumbling houses, doors, rafters, wood, bodies, lives and heart, and then crushes them all. So in 7th, 8th line, where we had seen the poetic device called repetition. So all those words which come with the word crumbling, that word we have written in the question number 3. That means houses, rafters, steadfast heart and everything. Clear, students? Question number 4. What should we do to make friends with the wind? So in the last 6 lines, the poet is suggesting that how we can make friendship with this wind. To make friends with the wind, we need to build our homes with foam doors. We should also make ourselves physically and mentally strong by building strong foam bodies and having a steadfast heart. So keep it one thing in the mind. The first thing that we have to do is we have to make ourselves mentally and physically strong. So this way you can write the answers. Question number 5. What do the last 4 lines of the poem mean to you? Last 4 lines. In the last 4 lines, the poet inspires us to face the wind, which symbolize the hardship of our lives courageously. He tells us that the wind can only extinguish the weak fire. It intensifies the stronger ones. Similarly, adversities deter the weak-hearted but make stronger one, those who have unfalteringly will. So what we have to write? That we have to write that by making friendship with the wind, we can make ourselves strong. As after making ourselves strong, this way will help us to succeed in our life. Question number 6. The poet is asking about the tune of the poem, means whether it is humorous or what the intention of the poet. The poet speaks to the wind with anger. So definitely we can see that the poet is talking to wind in anger in the first 8 lines, and wind is responsible for bringing the destruction. But apart from that, even we can see that this wind is helpful in bringing the rain. So definitely there are some positive things in the wind and negative things too. So you have to write a neutral answer for this. Okay students, so in this way our one poem is completed. So write the question answers, learn it, stay in the home, stay healthy. Thank you students.